Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carl Clemons here at the Mish Connection. Wanted to let you know you can find my upcoming projects and what I'm up to on www.imdb.com. You can follow me on Instagram. My username is on your TV set. Get it on your TV set. And you can find me on Facebook under Carl Clemons. And don't forget that you can get connected with the Mish Connection on PCTV and also YouTube. Holla.
Hello, Pittsburgh. My name is Mish. Tell your friends to get connected with the Mish Connection on PCTV. Click like on Facebook.com/The Mish Connection. Facebook.com/The Mish Connection.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carl Clemons on the Mish Connection.
And it's your girl, Mish. Don't forget to tell your friends to get connected with the Mish Connection.
On PCTV and where else?
YouTube.
Holla.
I love it. That was great. Hey Pittsburgh, it's your girl Mish, once again here on the Mish Connection. Thank you so much for joining us today because I have an awesome show for you. I am bringing back an amazing talent here. You know him as Carl Clemons. Hey, Mr. Clemons.
Hey, Ms. Mish, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Right.
Man, I'm so glad to have you back because I remember the first time you were here and we just cut up the whole time.
Always. Won't have it any other way.
Right. And what we're going to do today is cut up some more.
There we go.
But you've been doing a lot going on. You know, you've had a lot going on. And we've, talked from time to time. But you're moving on to just some amazing things. It's been what, a year or two?
Yeah, it has been like 2 years.
Right,
it's been a while.
Right. And so it's great to have you back. Thank you so much for coming down.
Thank you for having me. Definitely looking forward to the show. So.
Awesome. So I know you've been in a lot of feature films.
Right.
A lot of extra work too, because I've seen you. I'm like, that's Carl. That's Carl. Now, but tell me, like the big projects that you've been been on so far.
Well, I mean, it's definitely been a venture. I mean, since we last spoke, I mean, I actually got cast in the movie Southpaw with Tyrese Gibson, Jake Gyllenhaal, Forrest Whitaker, 50 Cent, and them. And that right there was probably a tough one for me because initially I had auditioned for the film and I didn't get one of the roles. So, I mean, it happens. So,
right.
But instead of me giving up, I found out that one of the guys that I worked on another film was actually one of the second ADs. So I reached out to him and came down to the set because I knew he was going to be there, but I reached out to him when I came to the set to be an extra. Because I normally don't do extra work, but in that situation, I wanted to get in front of Antoine Fuqua, who directed Training Day. He's from Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
So I met him before, so I was like, if I get in front of him, even doing extra work, I know I could probably get bumped up.
Right.
So I went to do an extra role. The guy who I know, his name's Tico, real good guy. He was the second AD. He saw me. He said, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, man, I had to get in somewhere. I'm not a stranger to hard work. I'm not too good to do extra work. I'll do it.
Right.
And he's like, no, I got something for you. So long story short, he actually got my picture and information in front of Antoine Fuqua, and it cast me as one of Tyrese Gibson's friends in the movie. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was definitely a rewarding feeling. But, as you know, in this business, things happen. So I was ecstatic. But when I went to go see the film, come to find out all that hard work that I put in, unfortunately, the actual scenes got deleted.
Oh,
Tyrese Gibson got deleted from the film altogether. So, yeah, I mean, it happens, though. At least I had that opportunity, though.
Right, exactly. And you got to meet it because basically that's what this business is about, networking.
Right, exactly.
So not only did you, not make the cut, but you were able to actually be in front of so many different people. You know the director, but of course you know other actors now. So.
Right.
I definitely understand. And that's what a lot of people don't understand is when you go into production, they film so many things. There's so many days upon hours that they record.
Right.
But just for a little hour and 10-minute movie or something like that. So, yeah, I think I think that's awesome,
Yeah,
actually.
it was a good feeling. At least I can say I did it. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, my thing is I believe strongly. I'm a very faith-based individual, so I knew
Right.
God had my back. So
Right.
I mean, my good friend, his name is Steven Sticks Josie. He's a filmmaker out of Boston in California. He's bi-coastal, but he had a film that he had wrote exactly for me called The
Nice.
Hills, and so. This was a little bit different because I was a producer on the film with him, and this was our second film that he had done, and he had cast me in. Also as one of the characters named Tony Harris. So it was pretty cool. I flew to Atlanta, was it for a total of like 1 month, and flew back and forth to Pittsburgh, and we had some star names like Clifton Powell from next Friday After Next. He played Pinky. I don't know if you remember him or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Charles Malik Whitfield from the Temptations movie, Omar Gooding Jr.
I'm a fan of all of them, right?
We had some big names, and it was fun because it was a dynamic cast, but everybody was humble. It was like a family, and we were down there filming. And I know these scenes will be getting cut because my buddy, he actually wrote the film for me. So
Oh,
it was a
awesome.
great feeling. Yep. So I think I'm gonna keep him busy.
Yes.
I've been keeping busy. Yep.
Yeah, especially all these years, all this
Right.
time or whatever. So many performances or projects. That's why I always like to have a few on my plate so I could just keep on and
Right.
stay busy because you never know what's going to turn up.
Right.
And I know already you're a talented individual.
Oh, thank you.
You're going.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to be like you.
Man, but I actually, it's funny because not only did I want to bring you onto the show to see what you've been up to, what you got going on going forward and everything, I wanted to go over different projects that I have in mind too. So
Oh, okay.
I have an announcement later on in the show, so stay tuned now. But I wanted to actually bring you on set to go over what other projects that you have going on.
Okay.
Do you have, what other talents do you like to get in, basically? Do you
Okay.
write yourself, or do you like to direct, or do you just like to be in front of the camera? What other projects do you like to do?
Well, I mean, I love acting. That's my primary passion. I love acting, being in front of the camera, being an entertainer, because it gives me the ability to portray characters, because not all of the characters are who I am, obviously. So it gives me a chance to step out of my element, so to speak. And, I enjoy producing, too. Like Steven Sticks Josie, I mean, I give him credit. He showed me what it's like to be on the producer side of things. It's not easy, It's not easy at all. You got to put a lot of things together and make it come, come together as one. And it's not easy, because especially when you have, a lot of different people that you're trying to get incorporated into the movie.
Right.
You have locations, funding, so many different things that you have to get to come together as one, and it's not easy at all. I
Right.
definitely respect it. It just gives you another, I guess, perspective of the actual film industry. Like we had to get the SAG paperwork in place and
Right.
find people who would invest in the movie. So it was definitely a lot. But hats off to him. And I might be able to get you in on something. There's a movie coming here to Pittsburgh called Blood on the Leaves,
Oh, wow.
and I spoke to one of the producers today. I'm up for a role. They're considering me for one of the main roles, Jamal. So I guess they had some cast changes, so they reached out to me. So hopefully see what happens.
Oh,
And
okay.
shout out to my good boy. He's a friend of mine, Rayco Saunders, good friend. So
Nice. That's awesome. Because that's what I love to do. I love to be in all aspects of entertainment.
Right.
So, so I sing, act, dance, and all that. But I would love to be in a piece with you, and that's that's the part of the announcement that I have later on in the episode. So.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But once again, thank you so much for actually tuning into the Mish Connection. But we're not done with you yet. So make sure you come back. We have more with Carl Clemons. Come back, Pittsburgh.
The Mish Connection will be right back.
what's going on, everybody? It's Carl Clemons.
And it's your girl, Mish.
On the Mish Connection.
Yes. Don't forget to tell your friends to get connected.
With the Mish Connection.
On PCTV and YouTube.
Welcome back to the Mish Connection.
Hey, Pittsburgh, it's your girl, Mish, once again. Welcome back to the Mish Connection. Now, we still have here Carl Clemons. Now, we're going to get into some more projects that you've done in the past, because I know you have some good stories. But one of the ones you were telling me about was Out of the Furnace.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Tell me more about that movie.
Well, that was another one. It was actually like kind of like a back-to-back reality check, so to speak, because like the first one was with Southpaw that I shared with you. Out of the Furnace, something similar happened. Great director. His name's Scott Cooper. He is the man. Actually, they brought me in to audition. One of the roles that I went for, I went and hit up with this other guy. He ended up getting cast, though. It was between me and him. Mm-hmm. So I get a call back. They wanted me to audition for another role. He actually secretly wrote me in the actual script. This movie had Christian Bale, Zoe Saldana. Wow. I think, don't get me wrong on this, but I think, Casey Affleck. Mm-hmm. So they had some good star names in that movie. And long story short on that one, I got cast, and I went to the set, went to go film and everything. I had this big scene, that was adjacent to Christian Bale. It's how he was supposed to find out that his brother was street fighting in the movie. Is a big, like, turning point, climactical scene in the actual film. Right. And basically, the director came to my trailer and was like, hey, don't be nervous. It's a big scene. I cast you for a reason. I was excited. So I could, I figured that what's the odds of this being cut out the movie? Right. I'm like, it's like a 5 to 7 minute scene with Christian Bale. It's a big turning point in the movie. So, and he said, this isn't going to be deleted. This is going to go in. So I waited for the movie to come out, went to the screening, and it got cut. Man. It hurt. I'm telling you, it hurt because you put through so much work, mm-hmm. and you get this close to taking it to the next level, and to have that happen to you, so not once but twice, it is a blow. But it's like my thing is always revert back to my faith because it keeps me strong. Right. Mm-hmm. That and my daughter. I have a 4-year-old daughter. Her name's Kamara Clemons. I love her to death.
So cute.
Thank you. So I got to be strong for her, and that's why I'm doing things, even outside of acting, mm-hmm. Like going for my degree because I want more out of life so I can always, set a good example for her. Right. So.
I agree, and she's such a beautiful young girl.
Thank you.
Oh, and you'll actually see her a little later, right? Got to put her on the TV screen. But yeah, I agree with that, and I think what I hear also when you tell that story, it basically let you know the difference between us as artists, mm-hmm. and us as just trying to get a job. You know what I mean? Of course, you got paid for all that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, come on.
Definitely.
You got some coin, but
a little bit.
Right. But when the scene gets cut, you as the artist, it's just like,
I don't know.
But I still think that you actually the stuff that you have been in, mm-hmm. Which you can actually check out a few scenes on YouTube.
Oh yeah, right? Yes. You get YouTube, imdb.com. If you look up, I have so many films. I even forgot. Like I did one called Her Little Secret. Will Smith's first cousin is his movie up in Jersey. We're up in outside of Camden. I've just done so many projects. Probably got like close to 30 credits now.
Right.
I've been rolling.
Yes, exactly.
I've been rolling.
And don't forget, he was on The Wire. That show.
Oh yeah, that's how. Yep, you're right. That's how I got my start.
Right.
Man, The Wire. You're right.
That is awesome. My goodness. But I think it's just going to be so beautiful once you've reached your peak in your career. It's going to be all the sweeter.
I appreciate that.
For all of us.
Yeah.
And, so tell me a little bit more about like what you got going on right now. Any current projects?
Well, right now, I know my friend Steven Six Josie. He's writing another movie. It's a basketball-based movie.
Oh, nice.
And he wanted me to play, I guess, one of the friends of one of the players. So he's gearing up to shoot that. I think like in the wintertime, and I think one of the New England states. Mm-hmm. And this Blood on the Leaves movie I was telling you about, I'm gonna be talking to them as soon as I'm finished with this. The guy emailed me today, telling me about the the cast change, and he wanted to see if he could put me in for the role of Jamal. So that, and I'm trying to think. Well, I have like 3 movies I know that's coming out soon. I know that for a fact. I'm gonna keep you posted.
Good.
I did a zombie movie called The Other Side. That's about to drop on VOD, video on demand.
Nice.
Yeah, I play. So for me, I try not to get typecast. I always try to take on roles that are not, classified as stereotypical.
Right.
Like even like Out of the Furnace, I play like a steel mill worker. The zombie movie, I played a husband. I'm trying to think. Even only like what I'm trying to think. What was the other movie? Her Little Secret. I did play a gangster in that movie.
Right.
Sometimes it's fun though.
Right. Exactly.
Sometimes it's fun. But like the movie my buddy wrote, Steven Six Josie the Hills, where I played Tony Harris.
Right.
That character was different because it was different elements. Like basically, without giving out too much in the movie, the character Tony Harris was a good guy. He got falsely accused of doing something he didn't, so he was in prison, and he took the blame for what a cop did that was crooked.
Wow.
So once he got locked up, he had a chip on his shoulder that he was going to actually start a life of crime. Now, and he did the time, he's going to give a reason behind it. It's a little bit different than most movies. So when I got out of prison, I went on like a robbing spree, shooting, killing people, robbing them, and I robbed this one couple, and the couple that I robbed happened to be the individual who set me up, the cop that set me up, his son. So yeah, it was just ironic. So,
Right,
yeah.
right.
So it's a bunch of twists and turns. So
Yeah.
it's like, so I try to take on something that's going to be challenging for me, be a little bit
Right.
funner and challenging. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
good.
but yes, I mean that's pretty much what I got going on right now. Though.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
So, what do you like more? Is there a certain character that you always love to play? Because I know you, of course, keep it open. Whatever
Yes.
comes through to show different sides of you, to show different, various, characters. But is there any one type of character you love to play that you want to go for?
You know what? Like I said, I do different roles just so I don't get caught up in the
Typecast.
stereotypical roles.
Right.
But it's the stereotypical roles like the thugs, the gangbangers and stuff like that
Right.
that I embrace only because, for one, that's not me. But for two, I'm reaching out to individuals out there because every movie I'm in, it has a story
Right.
behind it. So that
how
character
you
that I'm
pick
playing,
your
that's how I pick
gigs,
and
yeah.
choose my characters
Right.
because if that character, is delivering a message behind what he's doing, I want to be able to reach out to people that are out there so they can actually see and embrace, the elements of my character in that actual movie. So that's pretty much why I picked the characters that I picked to play.
I agree.
So, yeah.
That's good. I mean, I personally would like, there's certain roles that I would love to do, but as long as you keep it open, as long as you're on your toes, anything is possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Yeah. So okay, so I know, of course, everybody has bloopers or whatever. To be honest with us, like how good are you when it comes to lines and being on set? Remembering your lines.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't have any problems because
Really?
that's one thing I'm big on is knowing my lines before I get to set.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be that guy. Now I will admit when I was on The Wire, I was nervous. That's my first big TV show. I got Method Man, Michael K. Williams, who had the scar on his face. I got these big actors in front of me. So it's little old me. So I was more nervous, So I always know my lines, but in situations like that, my nerves get the best of me. But then I warm up and then I kill it. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but I mean, I've had bloopers. I mean, I had in the Will Smith movie, I did something a little bit different. I had unfortunately, I had a sex scene that I had to do. It was kind of different. Yeah. So it was my first one. Never did one before, and I didn't know what to expect. But it's a part of acting. It's all different elements, and it's a part of acting.
It's strictly professional.
Yes, everything's strictly professional.
Right.
It's a business. But I was nervous because I didn't know what the heck to expect. But it's not as bad as you think it is.
No.
It was easy. Right. So I feel that now in my career, I've done mostly every role that you can do, but it's just about getting put in the right position, to take my career, to that next level. And with my friend Steven Six Josie, he's smart. He's actually, producing his own movies, because again, you want to put yourself in a situation where you cast yourself and you're not waiting on people to cast you.
Right.
Because, you feel like they're looking for one type of character. You get there, you do an audition, you think you do good, you never hear back.
Right.
I hate that feeling.
I hate it.
It's a part of the business. I know you know about it. So, but it's like if you're doing things yourself and you're putting yourself in your own movie,
Exactly.
how can you go wrong?
Exactly.
So but I'm trying to think any other bloopers.
Yeah.
Well, Ving Rhames, he had, I worked with him on Mafia,
Yeah.
and it wasn't really a blooper, but I mean I guess he thought that because I was over there talking to somebody, and I guess he thought that I felt that he was ignoring me.
Yeah.
So he ran over. He's a big dude too. I'm looking like, okay. He's like, he had his voice, his baby boy voice on. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I ain't mean nothing by it, man. I was just over there trying to get my lines, you know what I mean? He's like, no disrespect. I'm like, hey, no problem here, man.
We good.
We good, man. So, but now it was a good set though. But it was kind of funny though, because I'm like, it like caught me off guard. I'm over there like talking to some of the extras, and I was just like, wow.
Right.
Yeah, it was a good movie. You ever see that movie, with Ving Rhames, Mafia?
Yes.
And Pam Grier? You probably didn't even recognize me in there because I had like pork chop sideburns. I had a little hat on. It was a 70s movie. So I'm like,
nice.
It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's actually why I watched it, because you told me about it and I wanted to watch it. And I'm like,
yeah.
That's Carl. That's what I was like. That's Carl.
Yeah, it was pretty odd. But.
Right. So, of course, you're working hard and supporting your daughter. Has she watched any of your movies? And if so, what was her reaction?
She did. I let her see the Wire clip. I was kind of nervous to let her see it, but she's seen it because I get shot in the rear end.
Oh, all right.
So she's seen it. Oh, Daddy, what happened? I was like, I'm all right. I was like, I'm all right. I'm good to go.
I'm dancing.
I'm good to go. And then I wish I could show you a clip on the other side. It's on YouTube though, where I was in a zombie movie and I get my arm ripped off.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and she's looking. Her eyes are as big as mine. She's looking like, Daddy, your arm. I'm like, no, it's a movie. It's a movie.
Right.
Yeah, like it's a movie. So she thinks it's pretty cool. Though,
yeah,
so
that's good.
Yeah, she actually did a commercial before. So yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I was about to ask you because I mean, does she ever think about doing that? Have she ever talked to you about, well, maybe I should be on TV?
Nah, I mean she's still young. She's only 4, but she when I tell her, hey, you want to do this, she's all for it. She's excited. Like my buddy Bruce Kohler. He has North Shore Pictures, North Shore Studios / Pictures, and he does a lot of commercials, films, and stuff. And so he cast her in a commercial for Change Pal. She was little too, wee little thing. Yeah, her and her sister, so it was pretty cool.
I bet she was just so adorable.
Yeah, and I was like, oh. So I'm trying to get her in some more stuff though. But when she gets older though, I mean, let's see what she wants. If she wants to do it, I'm all for it. But if not, I'm not gonna push it on her. But I mean, I do want her to do it though, because it's a lucrative business.
Right, right. So I know, you say you're a man of faith, and I know you personally, and that is true. And there's so many people out there that wants to do different things, just follow their dreams altogether. And you are following your dreams, and a lot of things that you've accomplished already. So what do you say to other people that are actually following their dreams but having a horrible time?
I'll be honest. I tell them, like, look, whatever it is that you want to do in life, you got to believe within. And no road is going to be an easy road. If it is, you're not going to respect it. Right. You want to make sure that anything you're doing, that you work hard at it, because there's going to be trials and tribulations. Right. And my thing is, when I have trials and tribulations, I get happy because I know I'm doing something right, because that's just something trying to push me away from my blessings. Right. So, if there's anything you want to do, never let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because it's not true. You can do anything that you put your mind to. It's just like you got to believe in your heart that you can make it happen, and just put the footwork in. I mean, the rest is history. You got to do your research sometimes. Like for me, I had to do my research. Network. Connections. Connection. So it's all about just putting yourself out there. To actually, to be a master, to be, an expert at what it is that you want to do. Set yourself apart, eliminate the competition. So
you got to put in the work. Yes, I agree. Thank you so much, Carl.
You're welcome.
Seriously. I'm so glad to have him back. And thank you so much for once again getting connected with the Mish Connection. We have another announcement that, of course, coming up. So make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The Mish Connection will be right back.
Hey Pittsburgh, it's your girl Mish. Thank you so much for getting connected with me here on the Mish Connection. Now you can get connected with me on my live broadcast on younow.com/Mish Live. Don't forget to tell your friends to get connected with the Mish Connection here on PCTV.
Welcome back to the Mish Connection.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carl Clemons. I brought my little nugget with me, Kamara Clemons. Say hi.
Hi.
We're here on the Mish Connection. Just to let you know, you can tune in on PCTV and also on YouTube. Man, this show is fire. Definitely gonna always love it.
Hello Pittsburgh, my name is Mish. Tell your friends to get connected with the Mish Connection on PCTV.
Click like on Facebook.com/The Mish Connection. Facebook.com/The Mish Connection.